I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Tes, halo, kembali lagi di channel NINERRITORY. Tes. Halo, kembali lagi di channel NINERRITORY bersama saya Naim. Hari ini kita akan coba bermain Genshin Impact lagi karena ada update baru dan karakter baru. Gak juga sih, rerun dari Nahida dan juga Nailo. Soal ambil atau enggaknya, inginnya sih ambil Nahida, tapi sepertinya kita belum punya cukup tabungan untuk itu. Dan dengar-dengar juga Kazuha mungkin akan kembali dekat-dekat ini. Kita lihat nanti saja ya. Oleh karena itu, hari ini kita mulai streamnya. Semoga menghibur. Ini mouse-nya rada rusak buat zoom in zoom out-nya, entah kenapa, padahal baru beli kemarin-kemarin. Menyebalkan sekali.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities.
Hari ini kita mulai dengan biasa daily dulu ya. Habis itu mungkin lihat-lihat bisa ngerjain misi apa tidak.
Take it easy. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
No touching.
Solidify.
Born of ice and frost.
Adventure time.
No touching.
biasanya nabung apa langsung ngepull sih. Kadang pengen nunggu 10 pull tapi geli pengen ngepull.
We're way behind schedule.
Ya banyak yang harus dikerjain di sini. Saking banyak yang bingung.
Everybody stand back!
Gather! I will have order.
This is long overdue.
Gotcha. Here comes the catch.
Stabilize.
Born of ice and frost.
Solidify. This is order.
Let's light it up.
No touching.
Sini.
Ah, the air is just right.
Lompat, lompat.
We're way behind schedule.
Cepat, cepat, kabur, kabur.
Next on the agenda.
Bisa-bisanya reset. Ya Allah, 3 kali reset. Dia tidak. Betapa tidak jagonya timing. Ini di PS2 katanya Ganyu rerun lagi kan. Ganyu, Ganyu.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Huh, so that...
Beres juga.
Next on the agenda.
Add astro... Thank you for Add Astra.
Ambil. Oke, beres. Jahit tangan dulu. Apaan ini? Ini siapa sih? Kaso. Ini siapa? Udah lah, Jin. Punten. Jin.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know you must. Well, to make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with. Yes, it has been one thing after another recently. Neither myself. I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence.
The Fatui? Again? But who are the Lawrence?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy the first Dandelion Knight, the aristocrats that had oppressed the people.
Oh, Paimon gets it. So the clip.
We suspect as much, though we... Unfortunately, we've already considered every no matter what stance we take when dealing, we could come knocking on their... All of our past efforts would have been... You are in fact... But you need not... Once you come to friendly...
Whoa.
The name of the Lawrence clan member in it is said that he is difficult to get. Thanks again for your help. If you run into
Iya kak. BTW. Coba kita pull Nahida. Biru lagi. Biru lagi. Apa-apa. Tidak dapat apa-apa. Apa? Tidak dapat. Aduh. Kita harus mengejar misi. Harus beresin semua.
Who are you?
Hello. We're here to...
Hello? Did I hear you correctly? Huh. And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up. Given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence, a blood descendant of the magnanimous nobility. If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Now, if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will...
That's etiquette? Paimon's never heard of something so
and neglecting your manners would result in a... But look at the world now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside and manners forgotten. What did you say? You dare question the... I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance to restore our rightful honor. Just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. I, however, strive to retain... Save your words. I find your manners and bearing... Besides, I am in no way Now I have more
So this is what Master G meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her.
Well, if it isn't the honorary knight. I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. Huh? Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble.
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to have run aground for the moment.
No need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even I can't guarantee useful You just have to keep at it and never give up.
Iya dah, Amber.
Hey,
Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Schubert Lawrence, but it turns out that he's a peculiar character.
aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners. I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The Lawrence clan can be very particular.
You mean everyone in the...
As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand their thinking. However, there is one That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th company. Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs in it. In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and... However, she's still... well, it's a little complicated. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with Schubert. In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to...
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard her. Let's...
Good luck, you two. I've got my own...
Eula.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a
Eula.
Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask than one of their own family members?
Betul.
Take it easy.
The Fatui? What are they doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later!
Stabilize.
You need to hurry up.
Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Solidify.
Teamwork is dreamwork. No touching.
I guess.
Kapan dari Genshin ada senjata kan? Takutnya. Nih bawa pistol gini, terus bawa hammer. Mantap. Gila. Cakep tapi tidak rirang-rirang.
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? Do you have any idea how long I've been tracking these targets? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first? Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
What?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. Not only that, you are making quick work of them too. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting
Sorry,
Tenang,
Paimon
Mbak.
doesn't understand what you mean.
concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch enemies?
Arch enemies? Wait a minute. You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed a second ago.
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort two strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to Mondstadt. Which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
Sudah Paimon, tidak usah teriak-teriak.
Yes, that's me.
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange. Communicate with her.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards. Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now. That's my uncle, all right. But why do you mean to investigate him?
What?
I see. You have some nerve to faming a family member right in front of me. I will have vengeance for this too.
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation.
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum. It's natural for rumors and unwarranted gossip.
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of Old Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression.
But didn't you see it first?
Paimon.
Oh.
Curious. We've only just... I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you finally be able to communicate.
That's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. We can put that aside for now.
Paimon's confused. This girl's all vengeance this and revenge.
Kamu berisik, Paimon.
Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Kamu bigger weirdo.
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry, there's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Best save it for later.
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much to take care of, wouldn't it just be easier to give us a clean slate?
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. But you needn't worry, at least not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, a man of moral integrity fears no slanderous attack. If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand.
Yes, I understand.
Good. Now, there are two key points that aristocrats attach great importance to: your manner of speech and your bearing. Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation, even with mundane daily topics.
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique conversation.
Apa iya?
Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And didn't you say not to call others strange? It seems you don't respect the rules of
Anda
your own clan.
strange. Diam, Paimon.
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I greet you, my dear friend."
As the morning dew does what now?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking must be of approximately the same status as you. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between aristocrats is pure like water. Oh, no, no, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example? Paimon's confused.
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close. It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So, another thing to remember. Aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to estrange them. This is only the first step in making a greeting.
Begitu.
After addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Wait. This is all too abstract. Perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstrations.
Ah. Very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
Kemana Anda,
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right? This can't be good.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility...
Aduh.
comes next? Oh, right. By solemnly kneeling to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Bahasanya
Huh?
sangat.
I can't make heads or tails of anything you're saying.
Hold on. What did they always teach me? Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family's prestige and dignity always takes precedence. Got it. As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously toil. How dare you speak in such a manner?
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do, just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the Lawrence clan. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
Hey! Don't leave! Halt! Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Wow, the Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find some...
Kasian sekali. Leno.
You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility, and solemnly kneel to the ground with utmost Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely before I can say the next words. Right. I mustn't look at you too long, or I'll be drawing more attention to our difference in status. Oh dear, I've already stared at you for quite a while. Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue. Oh, wait. I think there's a line for people with rude attitudes in this situation.
Hey, stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear. Then again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his... I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
Apa sih? Randall.
You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. We've got nothing to say to the likes of you. I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Kasian Lola.
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I know she's a Knight of Favonius, and that the Knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it. Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt and reinstate their aristocratic rule. And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act? Don't you care for the feelings of us ordinary folk?
You have a point. But mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius.
Sudah, Aula.
I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious.
Jangan gelut.
Listen here, if you don't want things to get more unpleasant, then you'd better just stop.
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. Let's go. It's all right. This happens quite often.
Paimon thinks we've seen... Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking...
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. Don't worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with me. Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the way things are normally for you?
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when your family has committed atrocities, I'm afraid there's no easy path to reconciliation. As memories are carried in the city breeze, at least I have a means of living a relatively normal life.
Yeah, what?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape. Let's leave it at... But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those
No, right?
Right.
We'll just have to... Let's just keep Eula from getting it.
Well then, I'm glad a proper manner of... But we must also... I have a very
It's fine. Why you so?
If you wish to truly achieve the, for example, but a well-trained aristocrat.
Hyman thinks compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh. This is where
All right, let's.
Kalau nggak jatuh, ini kemana lagi? Tidak. Tidak. Kenapa harus nyemplung segala?
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult at... Remember.
Gather!
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult. Remember.
We're way behind schedule.
Stabilize! Gather!
Let's light it up!
We're way behind.
Solidify!
Not bad. This scenario was there's a ley line True elegance is the ability to my family set only the highest expectations for me, even as a child. Let's proceed. This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Gotcha.
I'm going in!
Busted. You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all.
And the crowd goes wild!
Koneksinya mulai suram. Koneksinya mulai suram.
Gather!
You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
Koneksinya kenapa sih? Tiba-tiba jelek. Tiba-tiba merah. Gimana mau main bener?
Click can help.
Dipakai itu. Sudahlah. Please jangan error.
You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again. You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
Stop, 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 stop. Emosi saya.
Jumpy dumpy go!
Stabilize! Order guide you! Let's roll!
Beres. Akhirnya beres.
Well done. And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragon spine surroundings.
Mana
Given
ada.
such an outstanding performance, it seems...
Like Paimon said, so that's it for our training, right?
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no progress.
What? You mean Paimon was also
Yes, of course.
Tidak,
You were friend.
Paimon.
Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Hey! That's not true!
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions, a cause for
Huh? What is it?
certainly not. Didn't you just say that you were freezing?
Oh, thank you.
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, so, dear friend, don't
Paimon knew something was off.
all in the name of vengeance. Now then, given that your training is complete, it's time we return to Mons. I already have
Ayo,
something.
balik, cepat.
The sky is clear and the sun is shining. Time to get the Oni Kabuto out for some training.
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber. Caesar just been.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite.
Very well. It's been some time. Come, take a.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know,
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my word.
Tes. Aduh, tadi koneksinya putus. Jadi harus mengulang. Streamingnya nggak mati. Ya, bagaimana lagi? Ini koneksinya rada merah. Dan mungkin karena habis hujan juga di luar. Jadi nggak bisa terlalu lama streaming. Lihat ini, aduh, gimana sih?
Oh, hey,
Please
Eula.
let me
I see
finish
you've met
this
the honorary
one.
knight.
We meet again, Amber. Caesar just bound to run into you these days.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter.
Very well. Come, take a seat. We can.
yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Hyman's never even heard that dish before.
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrats seem to take a liking to it.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time. Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since. Ugh.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food.
If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you. Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
But I am serious. And I'll remember every transgression committed against me. It's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well, no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me. All right, no need to look so...
Kasian amat kamu, Eula.
No need. I don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the upper hand this time. All right, next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's
Aren't you coming with...
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went to... yes. Please do remember to pick up the...
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well...
Let's meet again. What an...
Dadah, Eula.
Here, the Gebratenes Fleisch mit sauerkraut is ready to go. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could... But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now. What?
The people of Mondstadt, they are unable to see past her so no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius.
Whoa! So both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lawrence, but she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly. I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate with her now.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please come again.
Let's go. Selesaikan ini. Lari. Ayo, itu.
Can't catch me. Can't catch me.
Lupa.
The tent seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
It's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. Magnanimous. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous
Wow, this guy thinks so highly
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme brilliance. The glory of the nobility that continues to this day. A true loyalist. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well...
Oh, so he was testing us.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short... If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good. Very good. You are bright. And compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were...
By the way, we brought a gift.
Sudah.
Could this be? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with... It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's near... Ah, yes. This...
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family secret. Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you. Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself. To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Well then, let's get...
Let's go. Sudah.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
Solidify!
Tidak bisa saya. Nanti aja. Pak, anak Pak. Hydro.
Time to begin work?
It's time to pull the trigger.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden? Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher, and therefore we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure.
Let's proceed, shall we?
Aduh, Pak.
As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Oh, begitu.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurry...
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected?
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. but they are favorable business.
Hold it right there. Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest...
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have to...
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine.
You're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course, that is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this?
This is our new ally that I've recently met.
Our plans are strictly... Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius...
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I must... The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such detail.
And what about this... thing?
Enough! You dare question my word? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you must immediately offer your sins...
Fine. I'll take your word. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you...
Yes, of course.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw... That shape is the symbol...
I see. Crude.
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget the rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the... We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also...
Don't worry, once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters.
Cepat kita bergelut.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't...
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the honorary knight and their trip!
So this was all just a...
It's your own fault!
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh? We'll see about that!
Lah, kabur.
Just as I expected. I knew... No matter. We already have the intel we need.
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later.
I see through you. Stay right there. Can't run. I miscalculated. This is bad.
The door is open. Let's go. Is that you?
Don't touch me!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought you despised such pleasantries. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
Ah yes, rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory. You still have a chance. Then I shall...
So just to be clear...
I shall say this one... The blood of the Lawrence clan...
Since when have I ever
Why, you...
If anyone should be angry, had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to
You dare!
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert, I've never experienced the age of glory, but I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And the Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all!
That's enough fuss for today. Given that you've already taken action,
Hyman took a peek.
and let's discuss this.
Beres juga. Mana?
But the truth is still unknown.
They're here! Stop them!
For Rex Lapis!
Crush! Shudder!
Solidify!
Crush!
Ayo, Ula. Let's go.
More speed.
We're way behind schedule. Born of ice and frost.
Quake!
Beg for mercy.
You can't run!
Crush!
I see through you! This one's well done!
No touching.
I must collect
Mulai jelek koneksi.
Gather!
this is job. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun.
Going in! Access denied.
You can't run! This first.
Blaze over.
Killjoy! We've only just begun.
Blood of frost! Shudder!
You can't run! Looks like I went too far.
Beg for mercy. Crush! Busted.
Solidify!
Must counterattack.
Yep.
The loneliness of death. This first. Finally.
I can fix this.
Adventure time!
Gather!
Gotcha! Game's up! Fun's over! Everybody stand back! Couldn't break the curse.
This is ordered. Stabilize!
Shudder!
Seragam sekali ya, bos.
Rise!
Freeze to the core! Crush! Shudder! Beg for mercy.
This is it.
Let's light it up!
No touching.
Beres.
denied.
Here it is! That's where they put the diagram!
Please lah.
You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them!
Solidify! I will have order.
Born of ice and frost.
No escape! That seemed to harden up.
Stabilize!
This is trouble.
Vengeance will be mine. Beg for mercy. Shudder! Gotcha.
No touching.
Beres.
This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it. But without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by... The Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go... Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, because you stole... I came to
Biar
exact my
done.
vengeance. You...
Finally! In reality, you were worried about...
My purpose was You don't look too bright, and mark my word.
Hey! What are you...
You have ceded. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would
Bring it on! Sure!
That you will.
Akhirnya beres. Beres juga. Satu beres. Ini apa? Oh ya, resin. Parameter transformer. Do we have it? Gak punya. Terus sekarang. Tar. Ini masih ada. Cari arte saja kita. Cari arte di Inazuma.
Oh, good. I was just...
Game's up. Fun's over.
For Rex Lapis! Born of ice and frost.
Take it easy.
You're way behind.
This is order. Stabilize.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
Let's light it up! This is long overdue. Access denied. Come on! Focus! No touching!
Original Tidak menarik, tidak menarik. Sebentar ya.
Solidify! I will have order!
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
Access denied. For Rex Lapis! Next, born of ice and frost. Get out of here!
Gather! This is order!
Busted. Things are about to get dicey.
All hail! I'm just waiting.
Stabilize!
Access denied.
Gotcha.
Born of ice and frost.
Please, dapat yang bagus kayak yang bisa digunakan. Cryodemic tapi nggak ada crit.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. I'm going in!
Gather! I will have order!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Play's over. Access denied. We're way behind schedule. touching.
Things are about to get dicey.
Order guide you.
All hail. Access denied.
My contract goes unfulfilled.
Silva, quietly now. Adventure time. Off we go.
Ah, ini gara-gara
Solidify. I will have order.
Gotcha. Quietly now. Here comes the catch. Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Game's up. From Silva. Gotcha. Busted.
I will have order. Gather.
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now. Teamwork is dreamwork.
stres. Inilah akibat tidak punya artifak. Mana nggak ada yang bagus. Aduh, suram. Please, jangan mati ganyo.
Take it easy. Let's light it up.
Stabilize.
Here comes the catch.
Born of ice and frost. Access denied.
Solidify. Order guide you.
Busted.
Blaze over.
Everybody stand back. Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
No touching. Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda.
Ngapa serabah sekali.
schedule.
Going in! Here comes the catch.
For Rex Lapis. No touching.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted. Take it easy.
This is long overdue.
Quake!
Everybody stand back!
Access denied.
Enough waktu dulu sih. Sudah lelah bertarung. Banget Kpop aja. Sebentar. Kpop aja lah.
I was just thinking.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. Yeah! No touching.
Dare to mess with me?
Dari tadi aja.
Have fun with this. Get it on. Go on. About that. Born of ice and frost. All hail. Surrender. The puzzle is still unsolved.
Kenapa Anda pakai Faruzan? Aku tidak punya Faruzan. Dua kali lagi, please. Lagi. Beneto.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. Access denied. Blaze over. Everybody stand back. Come on. Let me try. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda.
Tidak ada yang bagus. Ini amat.
Again.
Habis itu kita sudahan. Aduh, nge-lag.
blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Kenapa di world saya?
This is long overdue. We're way behind schedule. Boom boom. All hail! Fate is upon you.
Kamu lagi? Sekali lagi aja udah.
Next on the agenda. Born of ice and frost. Fate is upon you. This is long overdue. Access denied. Blaze over. We're way behind schedule.
Sudah ya ibu-ibu.
This isn't good. If the rain washes away the traces, it's gonna set us back a long way.
Keluar. Oke, karena sudah habis resin kita semua, hari ini sepertinya cukup dulu. Karena tidak dapat artefak yang bagus pun, lebih baik menyerah untuk hari ini. Besok sepertinya akan streaming dari jam yang sama kalau ada kesempatan dan tenaga tentunya. Terima kasih sudah mengklik video ini, like, subscribe, dan lainnya. Untuk hari ini cukup. Jangan lupa tonton video-video yang lain di channel ini. Dan tinggalkan komen kalau misalnya ingin memberi saran atau kritik. Saya Nain dari NINERRITORY. Selamat malam dan sampai jumpa.